And here comes Mo Abdurrahman delivering the gum shield.
Gum shield. It's a gum shield.
It's arrived. Gum shield in the house, and here we go. Oh, they touched gloves before the fight even start. And here we go. Clive Allison signals the start of the fight. Another touch gloves. And these two very experienced operators. So you'll see slightly more measured techniques and approach from both men, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I mean, we've got Dan Church with an orthodox stance. Joe appears to be with a southpaw. High kick blocked.
I'd say that was the first high kick I've seen in the entire evening, and a wonderful defence from Ludolf.
Unbelievably, it does take a great lot of skill. I mean, once you're throwing that from the floor to the head, it's the longest movement you can think of. So to throw that, you've got to have a lot of confidence, a lot of skill.
But then also, the effect's devastating, isn't it? It's lights out if that connects with the chin.
Oh yeah, I mean, the amount of fights that end through headshots, like Ala Anderson Silva.
Crikey, yeah, he's a master of the putting someone down. Certainly with a front teep, I've seen Silva do that. But anyway, back to the fight as Church. He doesn't look any rustiness, to be honest with you. He looks like he's game. He's obviously been training very hard at his gym, in sparring.
Yeah, I mean, this guy doesn't show any ring rust. I mean, he's throwing these kicks, trying to keep Joe at bay there, looking for the knockout.
Joe easing his way into the fight, very relaxed, looking to use those low kicks, and Church changing levels with his kicks. Fantastic reply from Ludolf, just as Church was finding the mark with his kick. Almost like a precision bullet. Ludolf puts him to the floor, hitting the standing leg.
Yeah, I mean that was a great. That's a great sweep there. Solid left hand there from Joe Ludolf.
Such solid, fired it out like a cannon. And if any more of that was that a low shot, Ludolf just signals a little bit of pain in there, and the fight's back on immediately.
Yeah, great respect being shown by both fighters there. Purely accidental. High kick from Ludolf there.
Not to be outdone. And as he catches a kick from Church and they go into the first clinch of the fight, we'll see who's going to have the dominant edge in here.
Yeah, I mean, end of round one.
Good for him, yeah. And here we go again for the second round. Ludolf can't wait to get started. Again, we'll reiterate this for a title, English title, as we go into round two. With it being a title fight, is it 5 rounds, Jared, or not? We don't have it here on a sheet, but hoping for as much action from this fight as possible. So yeah, I'll be in favour of that. Lovely measured left cross from Ludolf as Church came in for a kick.
Yeah, I mean, Joe is picking these shots very carefully. Everything's done for a purpose. He's not just throwing for the sake of it. Those leg kicks, setting up precision shots down the middle, very crisp. Even the blocking, it's very orchestrated.
It's effortless, the blocking, isn't it? It's very instinctive, because those kicks from Church are coming in like lightning. Ludolf's hand's already up there.
Yeah, I mean, he's dodging out of the way. He's throwing that right hand in there.
Church's eye is slightly reddened and bloody because I think Ludolf's finding connection with his right hand. A little screw uppercut.
Yeah, I mean, with that orthodox stance, his right hand's right there, and he's literally plugging it in. He's picking his time.
Church has to go into the clinch almost because I think Ludolf was doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great fight. I mean, you've got Dan Church. He's just coming forward very, very strong. But Joe just seems to be taking that little bit more time to pick those punches, pick his kicks. Oh! Again,
he shows it's not just the right hand, it's the left as well. As Church comes in, he times it to perfection.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at the timing, Joe. He's looking where Church is throwing his kicks, dodging the kicks. I mean, getting his head out of the way, getting his legs out of the way, and then coming back. Is offensive. It's pretty much he's counter-punching everything Dan Church throwing, but Dan's looking very strong as well. Completely different bout to the heavyweights we've seen.
Really is so much crispness to the techniques. Ludolf especially picking his shots as Church comes in. As they enter the clinch, both fighters can sort of size each other up just before the round bell. here we go, round 3. As they touch gloves again, good respect from the fighters. Church tries to score with a low kick. Ludolf checks it. Ludolf seems to have the measure of Church as he comes in. He's always waiting to throw a counter punch or kick.
Yeah, I mean, he's like a viper. He's just literally waiting for his time. You know, Church looking strong.
Was that a Superman punch from Ludolf? I don't know if you saw it, and the crowd went wild at, you know, that Superman technique, which, although it looks very flashy, is also very devastating punch when it connects.
Yeah, I mean, Joe is just waiting for Church to come in. You know, I think Church is kind of even in his kill now, because he was kind of walking into Joe throwing counter punches, but now, you know, looking more of an even fight.
Both lads giving it their all in the clinch, putting the knees in. Both fighters being very defensive and blocking the knees that come in the clinch. Not a lot of damage being done there.
Yeah, with the clinch, I mean, unless you have got a clear shot to that sternum, you know, to the diaphragm, you know, all of this is to damage your opponent, slow him down. I don't think we're going to see these guys slow down, I've got to say. You know, got Church, he's throwing to the midriff. Joe is throwing to the legs of his opponent, mixing it up.
And as the fight seems to be centred in the corner of Joe Ludolf, his coach is watching on there, firing the advice in.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with these guys, they've done all the talking, all the coaching's been done. You know, these guys, Joe especially, is going to have some great coaching. Dean trusts these guys to do their thing. Bit of light encouragement there.
The crowd have come for a competitive title fight full of action, and they haven't been disappointed.
Okay, end of round.
Here we go for round 4. It was 5 rounds for this English title. And here we go again. Oh, solid right hook there from Ludolf, and I'm surprised Church is still standing.
Again, we've said this all night. We've not seen anyone be taken out, but tough chin on Church.
Fantastic conditioning in the legs, and lovely teep there from Church, just pushing Ludolf back, but he's still going for more.
Yeah, I mean, again, Joe's kind of absorbing what he needs to, and then just throwing out some very devastating blows. But you know, Church is clearly tough. And obviously this year has not really softened him.
No, definitely not. He keeps, obviously, he trains as hard as he fights. And you can tell that. Good work there from Ludolf, changing levels, striking to the body as well as the head. As Church uses his footwork to get round before engaging. Really skillful by both men. As that wild overhand right comes, you know, a slight sign of tiredness, but also, you know, those sort of punches can sometimes land and end the fight.
Yeah, high kick there from Ludolf a moment ago. Oh, body kick. Yeah, I mean, it certainly seems that Church is sort of on an even kill now.
With a ring of this size, there is no hiding place, is there?
No, it's very quick action. I mean, probably looking at an 18, 16 foot ring here, and no, there's not much room for these guys.
Which makes for great for the crowd, because they're always engaging. You know, the footwork is not really going to get them out of trouble.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean, Church, he's throwing some very, very strong leg kicks here.
Ludolf, fantastic little flurry there, but Church managed to turn him round. There's a complaint there. I'm not sure what the complaint was. The fight split momentarily, straight back into the action. And that is the end of the round. I didn't even hear the bell.
Yeah, no, that is the end of the round. We've still got one more to go. Ludolf looking very strong. You know, Church, I think he's found his feet a little bit better in rounds 3 and 4, but this is a war. I mean, these guys are throwing. I mean, devastating kicks from Church. I mean, Ludolf, he's just biding his time, and then he's unleashing just small flurries, just a 1-2, but right down the pipe, and they're landing flush. Great chin.
Here are the two lads ready for the fifth and final round. Very even at the moment. As Ludolf backs off, just waiting to counter punch because Church does like to come forward.
You know, no uncertain bottle.
Almost a devastating teep there, just flashed past the chin of Dan Church.
Yeah, I mean, this is a fairly even fight. I'm definitely giving the edge here to Joe. He's hungry, wants this belt, but Churchill is not going to let that. He wants that belt as well.
I think Church may have been given the advice from his corner that he might be slightly behind on the points and he's going to need to end with a knockout, and it's great for us to see, but great for the crowd, that sort of instruction.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, wow, playground headlock there.
I wouldn't rule out either man for the knockout with a fight like this.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell now Church is really trying. He's trying to press Ludolf, but you know, Ludolf again. He's just waiting. He's picking his time. Tough chin. He's absorbing it. Oh, lovely left hand.
Excellent left straight. As Ludolf then combines it with some nice low kicks, doing some damage to Church in the closing stage of this fight.
Leaning over to speak to the judge.
Church leading with a kick, and
double kick.
I think the thing that's going to stop this fight has got to be a knockout punch or high kick. I mean, Church, early on in the fight, he was throwing some high kicks, and it may be something he should return to, at this late stage.
Again, I don't think he probably wants to throw him too high. I mean, he might make a mistake that Joe can capitalise on.
True, but then he, by our reckoning, and I think maybe his corner, he might be slightly down on the card, so he does need a knockout here.
Yeah, he does. He does need to finish Joe here. Oh, beautiful. Swift, wild right, but it caught.
As you were talking about mistakes, Ludolf there capitalised on one from Church, catching him with a wonderful right hook. Straight to the chin. I'm amazed that they're still standing. And those two guys, Christ, they're warriors. Really are.
Both fighters finished strong there. I'm definitely leaning towards Ludolf getting the belt. I think he just did it, he did everything he needed to, Yeah, he absorbed some kicks, but he really dished out some real precision punches, and I think that'll count.
I'll tell you what's impressive. I think with all the fighters not hitting the deck, there's been no knockouts. Do you think it's those gum shields from Booster Fight Gear?
Oh, or maybe the gloves, I'd edge that on the gum shields. Definitely keeping the fighters' jaws strong tonight.
And also, they seem very focused on the game. It's almost like, there's nothing there to distract them. I know for certain that Dan Church has got some decorating going on at home by SPR decorators, and it's almost like he knows it's in safe hands.
At the end of the day, we've had some great sponsors, but they can just go and shoot some clays down at Spitfire shooting if they,
Exactly. They can put all this behind them, and despite having a war in the ring, they can team up and do some clay pigeon shooting at Spitfire Hampshire range.
Yeah, we've definitely seen something destroyed there.
Now, both of these fighters have taken a long time, they fought hard, there was no way to one of these fighters, even had his father come all the way from Cornwall, and that's what happens when you get
Yeah, we're waiting the decision. As a crowd salute both men, we'll wait to see who's going to lift the title.
There can be only one winner. In this case, by unanimous decision.
And Joe Ludolf takes the title. I think that's a fair decision myself, despite the home crowd bit on Ludolf's side and it being a popular decision. I don't think Church's camp can have too much to argue on the balance of things.
I don't. Again, from where I was sat, Joe did what he needed to. Great fight. Again, Church, I don't think he really needs to hang his head in shame at all. Thought he put on a great show, and he was game. I mean, I would have wanted to have been on the receiving end of those leg kicks.
Tough man, both tough guys, and Ludolf takes the title, and to continue an already very impressive career.